miss Ronald Reagan, I can't believe I do. I miss Ronald Reagan, I can't believe it, but it's true. With Reagan I was younger, and there were parties going on. Now my hair's gone, and the World Trade Center's gone. Reagan wasn't smart, he wasn't very dumb. He never took us down to hell, but not for trying some. Reagan was an actor, acting's all he knew, but he made the Russians blink. By God, he thought them actors too. When he was running for governor once, they asked him how he'd be. He said, how can I tell you that? I've never played a governor before, you see. But after he retired, when they asked his greatest role, he smiled and said, the president, like a jolly happy soul. Jerry Falwell loved him, he never went to church. Money worked for lots of folks and the rest of us just worked. He said, hello young lady, what's your name? Stuck out his hand. She said, I'm your daughter Patty. He said, oh, and shook another hand. He had no friends but Nancy, and Nancy loved her Ron. She planned his day with horoscopes like Yoko did for John, until he got disheveled, minders minding his biz. Nancy bringing him breakfast and him not knowing who the hell she is. Well, bust that man on out of his tomb and freshen up his suit and tie. Stick his ass on a charter flight, say a prayer, watch him fly. Send him back to D.C. with a brain of rotten clay. I'll take that over what we got running things today. I miss Ronald Reagan, I can't believe I do. I miss Ronald Reagan, I can't believe it, but it's true. With Reagan I was younger, and there were parties going on. Now my hair's going, and the World Trade Center's gone. Yeah, now my hair's going, and the World Trade Center's gone. Good morning. It's the Monday morning cup of coffee. I'm your host, Tommy Womack. It is Monday, March 3rd, 2025. Happy early birthday to my brother Jerry. He'll be 98 on March 6th. And we shared a bedroom together growing up. You know, he was 38 years older than me. And he was still living at home. It was a long story. Anyway, God bless you. Good morning. Let's have a sip of coffee together, shall we? I'm playing this coming weekend. I might have a gig in Rome, Georgia on Friday. We're still having talks about that. But Saturday I will definitely be in Brasstown, Georgia. It's right on the border with Georgia and North Carolina. It's a house concert. And if you'd like to attend the Chuck Campbell house concert in Brasstown, Georgia, then get in touch with me at TommyWomackLovesYou@gmail.com, and I will figure it out for you. And then next Sunday, March 9th, I will be at the Mad Night in Chattanooga at noon. It's a noon show, not even a matinee yet, a noon show. And that'll be in Chattanooga next Sunday. And then I'll be back home. And I will do the Monday radio show on WXNA, Tommy Womack's Happiness Hour. And that's about all I got to tell you about this week. I hope you enjoyed the song that I just played, despite its subject matter, despite the biting relevance of the subject matter. Whenever I used to do the song, I didn't do the song for a long time. 4 years I hadn't done this song, and I would announce it by saying, "And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to split the room in half." and it would get a laugh. And then I would play the song, and half the audience would enjoy it, and half the audience would, well, they wouldn't throw things at me, but I have had people walk out on me before. And that's what it is. If you're going to be an activist and an artist at the same time, you're going to alienate some people. It's the best thing about I Miss Ronald Reagan was I played in Cape Girardeau once, and it was quite a big deal. I was on the television in the morning, and then I played in the afternoon in the city park, and there were lots of people out there sitting with their, picnic baskets and sitting on blankets and stuff. And these are people that had come up to me all day long and said, Rush Limbaugh's from here, without a trace of irony in their voice at all. We're the hometown of Rush Limbaugh, and I knew if I didn't do I Miss Ronald Reagan as part of my set, I was going to be a complete pussy. So I did it, and did some people get steamed? But I had to do it. I had to do it, and if I go back there again, I'll do it again. I don't know if the Rush legacy continues there now that he's dead, but I've certainly never been invited back to Cape Girardeau ever since. I'll tell you that. Anyway, God bless you. Hope you can be at one of the gigs this weekend if you're in the Georgia or Chattanooga area, and I'll see you next Monday. Don't let the bastards get you down. Don't be afraid to be the first one to say I love you. Never order spaghetti in a restaurant that doesn't specialize in it. And rock and roll all night and party every day. God bless.